Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's top 5 camp builds. We've got some amazing camps to show off. There was so many sent in this week. I think there was a total of 28 different people got involved, which is absolutely mad. So thank you everyone, first of all, for getting involved. You all did an amazing job, so thank you very much. This week we've got 5 awesome builds to show off, like I said, and also 2 extra features at the end. So make sure to stay tuned for them. There's some really crazy ones, and I'm sure you'll enjoy them. So without further ado, if you enjoy the video, don't forget to click on that like button. And if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. All of the builds will be available also down in the links in the description, so if there's anyone that sticks out for you, you can go check them out. And if you want to be involved in the future, all you need to do is get a video of your camp and send it in the Discord. For now, let's dive straight in.
Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, up at number 5 this week, we have a build by Mist the Eclipse with their Steamboat build. This is someone that has never been in before, so congratulations on making your first ever entry, and this thing is absolutely awesome. I thought it was really cool. I think the attention to detail was absolutely fantastic, so hats off to you for that. I think some of the stuff that you did in here, some of the merges, some of the placement of the different items and stuff look really cool. I like the idea of the actual window canopy things that you put down as kind of like ramp things along the sides of the boat. I like this feature of kind of like an engine going on with the generators at the back, with also the windmills going on, not the windmills, but the water mills, sorry. And then also what you did with the workbenches and the different bits and bobs, like the chimneys here, I thought was really cool. Nice idea with the rotating light as well as the steering wheel of the boat, and good placement of the actual mainframes and stuff as well. I also really like the use of the catwalks going around the top. I thought that kind of added to the shape of the boat and stuff, so nice idea with that. But overall, it was a really solid build. I think it was a little bit brutal in the actual comment on the video, because I did think that the actual shape of the build was very bulky looking, although steamboats do tend to be bulky looking, so maybe I was a little bit brutal with that, but I don't know, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what you think of this build, guys. Overall, I think it was a really good build and definitely well deserved place of number 5, so congratulations on making this week's top 5. Great build, really enjoyed it. Coming up next at number 4 this week, we have a build by Kalari Builds, and this is a little settlement that Kalari built, and I thought it looked really cool. It's involved with NPCs and stuff, and overall just is a really solid build, and I really enjoyed it, so nice one, mate. Of course, I love the use of the actual walls going all around the place, and then of course it is also using some pre-existing structures as well, as you can see with the building there, and a couple of other bits and bobs that you'll see dotted around, like the truck and other bits and bobs. But overall, I thought this was a really cool build. I thought you did really well at actually making a kind of lived-in settlement. The fact that it had NPCs here as well was a really cool feature. Really like that, so great choice of location. Nice placement of all the items and stuff as well. I like the fact that you've got like little walkways and stuff. You've got the gate there, which you just seen, and then here it literally looks like I always love these type of things, because mainly for the fact that the first ever Fallout I played was Fallout 3, and one of my earliest memories was coming across Big Town, so any little kind of settlement reminds me of that, and that's why I love them so much. And this thing was just awesome. Like, I really loved it. I thought decorating wise, I thought you had it pretty spot on. I kind of liked the little touch of the fashion art ribbon over there as well. Kind of made it look like the building had a face. But overall, really cool build. Really enjoyed it, and I thought you did a really good job to just, like I say, making this overall settlement. I feel like I'm repeating myself now, but really good, just solid build all around. I like the little bridge thing going on here, and just, yeah, everything about it I thought was spot on. I think budget wise, I think you were maxed out, so you couldn't build any more. I think there was a couple of places where we could have had a little bit more dotted in there just to fill it out a little bit, but that bloody camp budget restrictions is always getting us, isn't it? But yeah, great location, mate. Nice job with the build, and congratulations on number 4. Coming in at number 3 this week, we have a build by Aquanova, and I thought this one was a really cool one. I thought it was very kind of colourful, and just I like the idea of it. I thought the idea was really good. I thought the location choice was good as well. It really worked very well with the pre-existing structure here down at White Springs, and I just really liked the overall look of it. I thought it was a fun build, something very creative and cool looking, and it just worked really well. So great job, Aqua. As you can see, it is a pizza kind of parlour or a pizza restaurant, whatever you want to call it, but overall overall the shape and stuff, the colour, the decorating, the lighting, everything about this build I thought was absolutely spot on, and I thought it was really well done. So great job with that. I like the actual fact of like you've got the windows and stuff at the front as well, like as you've got like a proper counter at the front. That was one of the things which I thought worked really well with this location. And then the added touches that you've thrown in there as well with like the shelving on the windows and stuff was all just nice little attention to details, and you've got like them shelves dotted around all over the place. And then of course you've got the nice car park out the front with the odd little bit of decorating added in there as well with the plants and stuff. But overall I just thought it was the perfect location for this little kind of takeaway pizza shop, and it worked really well. So good job, Aqua. Really enjoyed this one, and congratulations on number 3 this week in the top 5. Now up at number 2 this week, yet again, we've got Nuke's Black Thumb in the mix, and this is a really awesome camp. I absolutely love it. I thought some really cool little ideas in here. The overall structure was absolutely awesome. I love the fact you put a little wall around it and stuff as well. It's meant to be a bar and an inn all together, and I just thought it looks fantastic, especially at night. As you can see now, the lighting was absolutely spot on. I love the Brahmin bar sign up there as well. I thought that looked really good, and a nice little kind of attention to detail, throwing in the like wind chimes on there, or the bone, whatever you call them. No, the bones that hang. It's not wind chimes, but you know what I mean. Anyways, it looks really good. Really enjoyed it, and overall just really solid camp. Like I say, the lighting's great, and the overall shape of the build was something that really like kind of, I don't know, piqued my interest, let's say. I don't know, that sounds very fancy in a way, but yeah, looked really cool. I like the actual pre-existing structure you built off as well. You've got like a nice stage going on there. The decorating as well was really good as well. A nice little merge there with the witches cooking stove going on. And then here, well done for taking the time and effort to put the floating bar bundle set over the top there. That is such a fart on to do now, thanks to them bloody patching out the fact that you could just like place them all before. Now you got to use conduits and stuff, I believe, unless there's another way of doing it. I tried doing it before and it was just a carry on, getting it all lined up perfectly and stuff. But you've got like the vendor in there as well as Beckett's bar in the middle, which I thought was really cool, and it overall just worked really, really well. I'm really sad that yet again I haven't given you number 1 for such an awesome build, so I'm sorry, Nukes, but you will get there, I'm sure, especially if you keep coming out with builds like these. It looks absolutely fantastic. I think you nailed the Raider theme, and look at the decorating in here, man. It looks awesome. That mysteries of whatever the hell you call it, I can't get my words out today, but do you know what the building said? The Mistress of Mysteries, bloody hell, whatever you call it. That worked really well inside of there with the weeds growing up and stuff. Nice little crocker losses in the drawer as well. I like when people do that. But overall, awesome build. It looks absolutely fantastic, and congratulations on number 2 this week. Alright, coming in at number 1 this week, it is the return of K-Pop Apocalypse, someone that we have not seen enter a build in quite some time now, but he has came back with an absolute bang, and this one is really, really awesome. It's so satisfying. The amount of time and effort you must have put into smashing these roof pieces into place, as well as the walls on the inside, is absolutely phenomenal. So brilliant, brilliant stuff for this. I thought it looked really, really cool, especially with the like little edit and stuff with it when it's dark and stuff like that, especially like the thumbnail looks amazing. I'll probably use that thumbnail in this top 5, but there's so many cool tricks going on. I love the merging with the bits of like fire there, as you can see on top of the concrete pillars there, and I thought it was just a lot of great touches, like the concrete pillars that you added in here holding up the structure. I thought was a really nice touch. I like this little pink garden thing that you put around the outside. The roof pieces, like I said a second ago, like they were so like symmetrical and perfect. It looked awesome. So really, really nice job with that. I thought it was a really nice touch. And then here we go inside. Like, look at the walls in here, man. They look absolutely mad. I think are they the glass walls that's been destroyed with a little brick wall at the bottom? I'm not entirely sure, but I think it is, because then the kind of brick wall at the bottom, but it looks absolutely brilliant, whatever it is. I love the lining up of them all, and then you've got these up here as well, which looks mad. And this bit here, watch the roof pieces here when it starts zooming out. Look how much of a perfect star that is. I don't know how long it took you to get that so perfect, but it was phenomenal. Absolutely loved it, and a well-deserved number 1 in my eyes. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, guys. Is K-pop your number 1? Is Nukes your number 1? Is Aqua or whoever else number 1? Maybe someone that I didn't even show in the showcase. Let me know down in the comments who was your number 1, and yeah, we'll have a little debate down there. I like to hear other people's thoughts and opinions, because this is just my personal favorites, so I'd like to hear what you thought as well. But overall, great job K-pop. Congratulations on number 1 this week. Absolutely love the build. Just look at it. Absolutely just fantastic. And now I can't stop saying absolutely bloody brilliant. Alright, so for the features of this week, first of all, we have a build by Bad Notions, and this was done in Fallout World, same as the other feature coming up, and look at this thing. This is absolutely awesome. I love it. It looks brilliant. Looks just incredible. Like, that arm coming out. Of course, the face is actually already there, if you didn't know. It's in Watoga at the top of one of the really tall buildings, but what Bad Notions has actually done is created this into an actual, like, giant kind of boss thing, kind of like what you see in Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 with Liberty Prime type of thing going on there, but a bit more humanoid than them robotic looking ones, because them ones are very robot looking, aren't they? Whereas this one's more like a humanoid robot, and it's giant and it looks fantastic. I really love the look of this one, and yeah, just insane. The stuff you guys do is absolutely incredible, and I really enjoy watching them. So really good stuff, mate. Really incredible, just insane build, as I've said. Like, I don't know how else to describe this one. It's just incredible and it looks brilliant. So really good stuff, mate. Thank you for sending it in and building it and all the rest of the stuff. Looks fantastic. Now for the final feature of this week, we have a build by Radrux, and this is a Mech, I believe it is called, and it looks really cool. I just really enjoyed the video with the Fallout World kind of filters on there, how it's got like the really, I can't remember which actual setting this is. I don't really go on Fallout Worlds much, but it looks really good. I really enjoyed it. The whole lasers and everything shooting everywhere and stuff look really good, and overall really just fun, cool looking build. So thank you for sending it in, mate, and great job with it. I love the shape that you managed to create and stuff. I always like when people do this in Fallout Worlds, because in Fallout Worlds you can turn off the settings so you can just mash together as much stuff as you like, and I think it looks really cool when people do that, and the stuff that people can actually create in Fallout Worlds by turning off this setting is really insane, and I just love watching them and sharing them with you guys. So thank you for building it, Radrux, and sending it in. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Alright guys, that was this week's top 5 camp builds. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and let's have a quick shout out to everyone that got involved this week, since there were so many of you. But yeah, let me know in the comments who was your top 5, or who was your number 1 this week out of the one shown. But first of all, shout out to BioWagon, Kalari, Radrux, TX Chick, Maka X Bria, AMC Castillo or AM Castillo, Nukes Black Thumb, Purple Haze, Vix, Lady H, Aussie Kitty Cat, Yo Chaos, Hitbit, Aquanova, Goldfinger, CR Blackie, Carpenter Maru, TaylorMade, K-Pop Apocalypse, Ramstein, Sorrow, Yellow King, Mayu, Missed the Eclipse, Bad Notions, Otagon, who was also Journey Through the Darkness, Journey Through the Darkness. Your builds are absolutely awesome. I really do enjoy them. The only thing is the videos are so long and it's hard for me to kind of talk over them and record them in such a fashion for the top 5. So if you can cut them down to like 3-4 minutes, that'd be amazing, because I really love them and I'd love to show them off. But at the moment, I just can't because they're too long. But really good build. Bella Boo, Matt as well, who did a really awesome Viking video. If you haven't checked that out, make sure to do so. But yeah, thank you for getting involved, everyone. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch us all in the next one. There is going to be a new monthly competition coming up at some point as well, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Catch you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you for your cooperation.